So you're looking for some disc golf gift ideas for the disc golf man in your life or the disc golf man in your family? Well, you've come to the right place, as I have the top disc golf gift ideas for you. Before we go any further, I'd like to ask that you like and subscribe, and make sure you click that bell to get notified of any other videos we have. And also, if you want to leave a comment about any of the items that we have, or you have a question about one of the items, go ahead and put that below. Now let's get back to the video. Now, as we go through this list, most of this stuff you could find on Amazon. So if you are an Amazon person, you could go there and find a lot of these things there. But most of the stuff I'm going to show you can be found at the manufacturer's websites, and that's what I'm going to show you. Now, the very first thing is disc. You can buy that person some disc. Now, I'm not going to tell you what kind of disc you need to buy that person or that man in your life. But one thing you can do is pay attention to the disc that they've been talking about. Maybe they lost a disc recently. Maybe they've been talking about the disc that they want to buy, and maybe that's what you could get for them. So that's a place to start. Now, when it comes to discs, there are also what they call custom discs, where you can get your own art put on it, or you can get it in their favorite color, or you could put a cool design on it. And a lot of the manufacturers have custom discs. You can go to like Innova or Discraft or Dynamic Disc, and you can search on there and set up the kind of disc that you want to get, and then you can go through their system and pick and choose kind of a custom disc that you want. Now, if you wanted to get it maybe a specific type of art on it, you can go to your local disc golf store in your city and see if they have contact with a local artist who might be able to find something that you can get on there in our particular artwork. Now, if you find yourself kind of crafty and adventurous, there's a lot of YouTube tutorials on how to do dyeing on a disc, and you could search for those, and you could get a white disc, or actually almost any colors, especially like the yellows and oranges. You can do your own dyeing on a disc, and maybe give them something you did yourself. Buy their favorite disc, dye it yourself. All right, so the first two things are disc and custom made disc. Now, if they have all these discs, they need something to carry them in when they're on the course. So we're going to talk about bags. Now, there's all kinds of bags. There's the backpack, there's the shoulder bag, there's a handbag type thing. And most of what we're going to talk about today are backpacks, because that's probably the most popular type of disc golf bag, are backpacks. And I have one right here. And this is a Innova bag, and Innova is one of the most popular disc golf companies around. And this is the Innova Adventurer. And it holds about 20 discs. It's about $49, $50 if you order it online from the manufacturer. And it has a place for the putters at top, and a place for more discs for like the mid-range and fairway drivers and distance drivers at the bottom, a place for a cup on the side, and even a pocket on the other side to put like keys or a rosin bag or some snacks. And Dynamic Disc also makes a very similar bag called the Trooper. Holds about the same amount of disc and has the same kind of setup with the water on the side, or place for the water on the side, and the pouch on the other side for keys and whatnot. Both Innova and Dynamic Disc have different options of colors and designs that you can get. Now, a company who makes a more durable backpack is Grip. They may not hold as many discs on their backpacks, but they are definitely a higher quality backpack. The one I'm showing you here is the CS2 series. I think it says it holds about 15 discs, but is a higher quality backpack. It's probably going to last longer. They look absolutely sharp. You can search on their website as well. They got backpacks that hold more discs if you're going to pay more of a price for them. And if they do have a cart that they want to put a backpack on, this is probably the type of backpack you're going to want to put on that cart. An up-and-coming company is called Upper Park. And this is a backpack that I say is in between like the Innova backpacks and the Grip. Upper Park has a backpack. It's about $109. It's made of canvas, it's supposed to be lightweight, breathable material, and it's $109. It holds about 30 discs. This might be my next backpack when I go up to get something that holds a little bit more. It looks like a really nice backpack, has pouches on both sides. Like I said, it holds 30 discs. It looks like nice quality. Key note about backpacks is almost all the other manufacturers of disc have a backpack as well. So if they prefer Discraft or MVP or Latitude 64, you probably can find backpacks made by those companies. Next on our list is apparel. There's all kinds of apparel when it comes to disc golf. There's socks, there's shoes, there's hats, there's shirts, but we're going to focus mostly on shirts and hats. Now, you might want to get a shirt for your man, a shirt that probably is going to wick away moisture, protect them from the sun, and you can go out and just get like an Adidas or a Nike shirt that does that, but maybe you want to get them something that is specific to disc golf, and that's what I'm going to show you. Now, a company that makes disc golf shirts is called Wander, and they have all kinds of designs and all different kinds of colors. You can go to their website and just search through and look at all the different ones they have. They sponsor several different disc golfers, and if there's possibly one of the disc golfers they like, you might find them on their website to search through them. Also, another company who makes shirts is Dude Disc Golf. They don't have quite as much of a selection as Wander, but they look like they have really high quality shirts, and you can search through there. And also Upper Park, the bag company that I mentioned, also makes shirts. Not as big of a selection as the other two, but they also have a lot of shirts there as well. Now, when it comes to hats, just about every disc golf manufacturer makes a baseball hat. Innova, Discraft, Dynamic Disc, you can search through their websites and find a baseball hat or a bucket hat or a toboggan and see if there's something that maybe your man in your life would like to have. Now, also Upper Park makes hats. I think Wander also makes hats. There's almost every company makes hats. Just kind of search through the websites there and see what they make. When it comes to disc golf, we all want to get better, so it's important to have some training tools. And if you have space in your yard, you might want to think about getting that person a basket. Now, there's all different kinds of options when it comes to baskets. Innova makes the Disc Catcher Traveler, which is a collapsible basket that you can set up in your yard. You can take it on the road with you. It's easy to store. It's about $175, so it's a little bit pricey maybe, but it's got metal chains and it's made of canvas. It's decently lightweight, I guess you'd say, for a basket, but it may be a good setup for you. Now, they also make something that's a little more sturdy if you don't want something that you're going to take on the road with you, something you're going to leave in the yard, but something you want to move around. They also make the Disc Catcher EZ, a little bit more lightweight when it comes to a metal basket, but it is also made of metal chains, and the frame is made of metal, and it's a good quality basket. It's about the same price, about $175, and there's also higher quality baskets that they make as well. Now, other disc golf companies like MVP also make baskets. You can go to their website and see. Now, when I was searching their website, I couldn't find prices for MVP on their baskets. I don't know why there were no prices listed, but you can go and search. Maybe if you dig a little deeper, you'll find their prices as well. If you go to Amazon, you'll find all kinds of disc golf baskets. Just about every manufacturer has a disc golf basket you'll find there. There's also companies who aren't specific to disc golf that makes baskets. I have a Remix basket that you can find on Amazon for about $109. Now, I bought mine off of someone from Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, one of those two. And now, going along with that basket, another nice training tool is what we call disc dots. These are little dots that you can attach to the chains on the basket that gives you something to aim at, so you can get used to aiming on a certain part of the chains to make sure to get better with your putting. They're fairly cheap. Like I said, they're made of plastic, and they're about $7. I think you get like 2 of them. They're just attached really easily to the chains. You just caution on buying a basket. It can be tempting to buy a cheaper basket where the chains are made of plastic. Do not buy a basket made of plastic chains. Make sure the chains are metal. So plastic chains are too light, and when you throw a disc into the plastic chains, the disc usually goes right through them because the plastic is just too light. They cannot grab the disc. So make sure you get metal chains on the basket so that they are able to grab that disc and the disc stays in the basket. Our list is the PDGA membership. Pro Disc Golf Association membership. Now, most likely the disc golfer in your life is not going to become a pro, but everybody who plays disc golf can become a member of the PDGA, even as an amateur. And there are benefits to doing that. One thing is everybody gets a membership number that they keep for life. And it's my understanding that if you get that number, and if you happen to play in a local tournament or a tournament somewhere else, that your statistics will be available at that website, or you can at least register under that number. And other benefits that you get with that membership are right away, you get a free disc, you get a sticker, you get a name tag. You also get access to the Disc Golf Network on some level, and you also get discounts to more of the Disc Golf Network. And the Disc Golf Network, they follow the Disc Golf Pro Tour, where you can watch the disc golfers on their Pro Tour, and that's a nice benefit. There's also other discounts to different disc golf stores. There's discounts to things like Staples. There's discounts to Upper Park Disc Golf, and there's just a list of different benefits that you can get. You're going to have to go to the website and kind of look and see what the benefits are. And there's 3 different levels of membership. There's the yearly membership at $50, and there's also a yearly membership at $100. And between the two, you get a few extra benefits, obviously, at the $100 membership. Now, the third membership is $2,000. Now, that's like a lifetime membership, you know. So if you really want to bless that person with a big time membership, then you could go ahead and do that $2,000, and they're set for life. So the PDGA membership. The last thing on our list are some accessories. There's all kinds of accessories, but I'm going to focus on 3 different ones. And one of them is a towel. A lot of times, those of us that play disc golf, we'll just grab a towel out of our towel or our rag bin in the garage and throw it in our bag. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it is good to have a nice towel or a microfiber towel that we can take with us. And there's a lot of different companies who make towels. Upper Park has a towel. If you look at their website, they have a towel that you can put with your bag. I believe so does Dude Disc Golf. They have a towel too. And I think one of those 2 companies also has one with a clip that you can clip onto your bag. Just have to kind of look through the website there. But one of the most popular companies who make disc golf towels is Flight Towel. And if you look at their website, you'll see they have several different options. They have a towel where it just clips onto your bag, but they also make a towel that's similar to the one I have here that has a piece of a disc. So this is a recycled disc on here that you can actually grip and hold, and the towel is on the other end of it, obviously, like here. And it's a nice, good sized towel, nice and thick towel. But the grip on the other side of the disc here, you can actually use to warm up by going back and forth, like if you were throwing a disc, and the towel gives you some drag to kind of help warm up your arm. It's a nice little extra bonus to having the towel, besides just using it to clean your disc. A good towel is a nice thing to have. Another accessory is a disc catcher. And a disc catcher is a type of pole that you can extend in order to get a disc out of a tree, out of the water, or just that is out of reach one way or another. And there's a couple of options there. Actually, there's several options. And the 2 most popular ones that I've seen are the ones where it's like a round suction cup, a round ball with lots of suction cups to where you can extend the pole and reach out and get a hold of that disc. Another one is like the 2 prongs that are on the other end so that you can get the disc and pull it out. So that's something that they can attach to their bag and have with them in case the disc is in a tree or in the water. Several different options there you can look at. It looks like most of the prices are around $35 to $40. And so there you go. There are the top disc golf gift ideas for the disc golf man in your life or disc golf man in your family. Now all you have to do is get out there and start shopping, or get on the internet, start shopping, and get that disc golf gift for them. Well, thank you for joining us. And the last thing I have to say is go, man, go. Get out and shop.